athleteresources.com.
Great as a natural anti-inflammatory. It can also just be a nice little mood booster in the sense of we have some really awesome CBD drinks that have some clean caffeine and some B vitamins in them. So those can also be really awesome as a before or after. We have some nice, really good soft gels too and oils. So we do have edibles and smokables, but soft gels, oils, teas, our magical mushroom protein, those are all really great things for athletes.
Courtesy in Lafayette, it's all about the customer experience.
We want every customer to be comfortable.
We want to be transparent.
So you have all the information to make the best decision.
These flags mean that everyone that walks through these doors is family.
The courtesy experience is getting...
Oh, no.
Hey, what happened? It's the sponsorship went away.
Oh, man.
We'll have to play that in a little bit later. One Team, One Podcast back, episode 117.
How are you even keeping count at this point?
I don't know. Well, I had to plug in the episode number, and then Ed over here, he's been a big dick about the episode numbers to me at work. Ed is joining us today. He's sitting
Eddie
on the side.
Teams.
Eddie 10 team.
Eddie half dollar.
So we have Will right here, Zion Williamson in the house.
Reporting for duty.
We have Jack right here, just
Hi.
fresh from your vacation. You have your El Paso Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
We're going to talk about that in a second. Joining us for the first time, we have Charlie Vincent. He's our going to run our board over here. He runs the LSU on top page as well.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, silky smooth,
Man,
Charlie. Jeez,
damn,
Christ, this guy. Holy shit. Wait till Ed gets on the mic. Yeah, panty droppers over here. We'll have to do the Canes panty dropper challenge, by the way. Again, remember that?
No, remind me.
It's the thing with the. I wish you would stop calling it the panty dropper.
I didn't call it that. It was
that?
Jude.
I wish everyone would stop calling it that.
Jude called it the panty dropper.
Why does it make me so? It makes my skin crawl.
You got something against panty dropping?
So it's like you take the bread and you cut it in half. You put the chicken in it. You put the coleslaw and you dip it in sauce and you eat it like a sandwich. Like, yeah, it's like grotesque a little bit. And you got sauce all over your hands and just dripping down your arm and all that kind of stuff. Anyway,
if you're not.
we'll have to do that.
I've dropped panties before.
You know, we're not sponsored by Canes, but we could be. So
hashtag Zach Corbin, where you at?
Yeah, exactly, Zach. Where you at? I saw Zach last weekend.
Really?
So big show tonight. We have Cade Beloso from LSU baseball. He's going to join us in just a few minutes. He's going to join the stream, and there are some things that we were going to talk about with Cade, but there are some things that we were going to talk about before Cade even came on, and you know, I think one of them was Zion Williamson. You have the Zion shirt on. So the Pelicans tomorrow. We have the NBA draft is happening tomorrow too. So there's a few things that kind of go.
Yeah. The Zion 2 dropped today.
Yeah.
What
did you like it?
Yeah.
It's got the Velcro. I'm wearing Velcro on my shoes today in honor. So I saw that.
Yep.
All of a sudden the thunder rolls right when
every time you say
I pick my leg. When I pick my leg up, the lightning and thunder happen.
Yeah. There's a Garth Brooks song about that.
Yeah. So what did you like it though? The shoe?
The shoe, yeah. It's
I don't know what
Zion.
kids like.
They it's got like a lot of suede on it, a little burlap.
Oh, I saw the other one. It wasn't like that. There was two styles. There was like the one where it was like wear out to the club, and then there's another one where you're actually playing basketball.
Yeah.
Like all white.
I saw the one you're talking about where the club was like brown and green.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. It's got suede.
And then there's another one that's white and it's got a little bit of blue to it.
They both got just a little bit of dog in them.
Oh,
I feel like.
Okay. So,
but yeah, so Zion 2 dropped today, and then Zion like hyping the shoe up, kind of posted a little hype video.
The video,
for it, or
yes,
some pictures and some videos.
Well, there was another picture that happened today that I was going to talk about.
Yeah, the one him playing pickup.
Yeah.
He looked.
We have it on the screen, I believe.
He looked shredded.
So, yeah, he's right. I don't know if you could tell, but he's the guy in the middle. But
yeah,
he
that's him and his high school team.
Is it?
That's the dudes that guarded him in high school.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like everybody was like, "Oh my God, wait till Zion takes control of the NBA with this one," and I'm like, he's playing with a whole bunch of little scrub guys.
Okay, well, to be fair, all those dudes right there are probably about 5'9" to 6 feet, and
Dude, some of those dudes are probably like 6'2".
yeah,
That dude standing right to his left,
yep,
or his right, our left, actually. Apologies.
to his strong hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his weak hand.
Yeah, his weak hand.
Okay.
Those. I mean, they look small, obviously.
Yeah.
That's like standing next to Optimus Prime.
Right.
I mean,
I-
Bro, he looks like
he looks
He's
like
ripped.
he
looks
looks
like
like
250.
I'll tell you what he looks
He's
like.
shredded.
He looks like he might be, and it might have just been the lighting. It might have been just been the angle. But he looks like
The
he
photo
might
editor.
be the first player to ever win comeback player of the year and MVP in the same season.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Wow, we're gonna clip that, Tate. If you're listening, clip
Yeah.
that one.
It's always been
Um,
Fitzpatrick.
It's always been. I think. I mean, the Pelicans obviously they have the draft tomorrow night, and
Well, the whole league has the draft tomorrow.
well, I know, but I think that the Pelicans are sitting in a place that like they don't need a guy to come in and like help them immediately because you have Zion coming back, and
Well,
we were talking about Lewis, the point guard. We were talking about him coming back
Kyra.
too. Kira Lewis.
oh, Kyra Lewis. I'll
There's
say
two guys that hadn't played last year.
Zion and Kyra, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that the Pelicans are the only team in the top 10 of tomorrow's draft that are in win now mode.
Okay.
There's no other team in the top 10 that are in win now. Every
Yeah.
other team is rebuilding. Every other team is a young team. Like Detroit, who is like just a pretty much a never-ending rebuilding team. And have been since basically Joe Dumars.
There's a Detroit guy in the room right now that nobody
shit!
knows.
I didn't even realize.
People on the podcast don't know either.
No,
But he's trolling right now.
But yeah, so the Pelicans have a lot of leverage because they have a top 10 pick and they got a top 10 pick and all-stars. So, we have a lot of leverage in that department.
Mhm.
I will say I think Jabari Smith goes overall number 1 to the Magic.
But you think the Pelicans are going to get out of that pick?
Yeah. Knowing David Griffin probably.
Okay.
I think we'll trade down. Maybe-
If there's a suitor though, right? I think that's always the thing about trading down. I know that from the NFL draft. It's
I think
everybody always wants to trade down, but like
I think we're going to try to shed Devontae Graham.
I've heard that.
Yep.
I've heard
So
that.
you have to.
I don't think we have to, but it's just like I don't think he
you do.
fits.
His contract sucks. Is that what it
Contract's
is?
dog shit, and
he's not
he's not a role player even.
He's a score first guy.
He doesn't fit the team.
He doesn't fit the team exactly, and I'm not saying he's not a good player. He's got a little dog in him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think he fits what we need, which is a facilitator and a defender. He's neither.
Okay.
He's a scorer and a liability on defense.
We're gonna get back to Pelicans, I'm sure, at the end, but I wanted to talk about that at first before Cade Beloso comes on. But anybody in the chat right now, please like and share. We would appreciate it. Also wanted to talk about a couple of our sponsors. I know the sponsor ads didn't run all the way through, but Fred's Bar in Tigerland, we appreciate those guys. They're going to be our official sponsor for tailgate season. So you'll be able to see our TikToks and all that, sponsored by Fred's. And T Bubba's Sports Talk. I did another episode of T Bubba's Sports Talk. They're a sponsor of ours. So another podcast sponsoring a podcast. Keep it in the family,
dude.
Keeping it, yeah.
Podception out here.
And he's a 10-year-old. That is,
He got a lot of dog in him.
he does have dog in him. Speaking of dog in him, we are joined now live with Cade Beloso. You can click on that right there. And we'll get Cade to, if he can, rotate his phone around. That would be fantastic.
We
No, you're good right there.
hamburger, not hot dog.
Go to your background now whenever you get them on.
There you go.
Is this good?
Cade, can you
Yeah,
hear
can
us?
you hear us?
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on?
What's up, Cade? All right,
Good,
so
how
I'm going to get you on screen in just a second. If you can see us, I'm not sure if you can or not.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Yes.
2.
All right.
2. Okay. Well, all right. So, Cade, all right, before anything, we need to know, are you officially on the record coming back to LSU?
Yeah, absolutely. 1000%.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right. I like it. Let's go. All right. So,
All right. Well, second question: are you officially cleared to tailgate medically?
I mean, yeah, medically, I can stand up, so I'm good.
There you go. That's all I need.
Perfect. Yeah. So we have some big plans in store for the Purple Helmet this year. So, we just did a Fred sponsorship. So it's going to be we haven't talked to the powers that be, but it's going to be the Fred's One Team, One Podcast Purple Helmet tailgate.
Yeah.
So we'll be getting it all together. So we wanted to make sure that your knee was all right before that happens.
Yeah. I know we're not gonna. I don't want to like jerk your leg too hard whenever you're whenever you're doing a keg stand. So just we'll
they're
definitely
not allowed.
keep an eye on it.
Will, they're not allowed to do that.
Oh yeah, no, it's a keg of Propel actually.
Is this live right now?
Yeah, absolutely, we're live.
Yeah, we don't like telling our guests we're live until we're live.
No, yeah.
That's hilarious. I didn't know. I was just laughing at y'all.
We'll edit this out.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple of things. We wanted to talk to you about the baseball season, obviously. So coming back next year, which is exciting. What are your thoughts on this past year's team in general? What are you looking at? Maybe you guys can improve on going into next year. And what are you excited about getting back on the field?
I mean, yeah, like just as simple as you just said it, just like getting back on the field. I'm super pumped. Just to have a healthy year of just like, being normal, playing baseball, etc. I mean, I think we had a really good team this past season. I think we played well at times, and I think we could have played better at times, obviously, like just, nitpicking on stuff. But, I mean, about as connected as a team could be. Like, we all loved each other, rooted for each other every day. I mean, obviously we're losing some good players, but, like the transfer portal and, like, just the way college baseball goes, like, we'll get players, next year. And, just form a new group of guys that we're going to go to war with. But, I'm just super excited for next year. It sucks to see some of these guys go, just like the fifth years and, some senior guys go to the draft. But, it is what it is, and those relationships, last forever.
Is there any amount of money that I could give to Jacob Berry to stay?
I don't know, man. He, I would love for him to come back, but he's put himself in a very good position, to say the least, for himself. Super happy for him. He's a great dude. A great baseball player, and he works really hard. So,
yeah. I mean, he's an instant. Like, I mean, what do you expect? Maybe a couple years in the minors, possibly before he's out of the league.
He'll have a very short route to the big leagues, no doubt.
Yeah.
He's definitely got a lot of dog in him. Would you say
he's got that dog in him?
He's got that dog in him.
Yeah. Yep. So what were your year one of Jay Johnson, the Jay Johnson era, I guess you could call it? What were your initial thoughts of Coach Johnson, and towards the end of the year, what changed or what stayed the same with what you thought of him as a coach?
I mean, nothing really changed. The moment, and I don't know if you guys have met Jay, but the moment you meet him, you can just tell how passionate and how much he cares about baseball. He cares about winning, cares about doing things the right way. And that didn't change the entire year. Literally up until that last game we were playing at Southern Miss, like we were focused on the smallest details of the game, literally the whole year. You could just tell that he cares so much, like he prepares so well, as much as well as the rest of the staff does too. So it's super easy to buy into him, So I mean, year one definitely went pretty well, I'd say, under the Coach Jay Johnson era.
What are your thoughts on next year? Like, where do you fit in as far as on the field, that kind of stuff? I mean, Trey Morgan is taking your spot.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. Like, I'll play wherever. I can play outfield once I'm back fully healthy. I can play first base. I can DH. So
was that what you were? Was that where were you slotted to be at the beginning of the year? Whenever you started,
I was going to be the DH. Yeah, I was starting opening night. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
DH is short for got that dog in him.
This is how this is going to go, Cade.
Love it.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your thoughts on football season coming up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm excited. Oh, hold on. I got hair in my mouth. Sorry about that.
Please get that out. There you go.
Yeah, that was going to bother me. No, I'm super excited just to see, like, how Coach Kelly rolls, how his staff rolls. And I know they got a bunch of new players too, I love watching LSU football. I just grew up doing that. One of my really, really good friends plays on the team too. He's a tight end. Shout out Nick Storrs.
There you go.
I'm excited to watch him, get a healthy year too as he's back and he's medically cleared to play again. But yeah, I'm excited.
Did y'all rehab together?
No, we didn't. We did not.
Damn.
It was different time frames.
Gotcha.
But no, I'm just excited to see, how we're going to do and how we're going to rebound,
Who do you think is going to be the quarterback this year?
I don't know, man. They have 4 really good ones?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm a big Miles Brennan fan, honestly.
Okay, you're on the record, Miles Brennan.
I'm on the record. Miles. I've met him a couple of times. He seems like a good dude, but he's been through a lot in his career. When he finally got a chance to perform, he put up some really good numbers, and then got injured again. So I'm super excited to see what Miles can do for this team. Once he gets a full healthy year. But then again, Walker Howard's really good. Nussmeier is good, and Jaden Daniels is good too. So I think LSU's in a good position either way.
Yeah. I think they are too. We're gonna talk more of that. I just feel like every guest that
I
we need
love
to bring
talking
on,
football too. By the way,
I know you do, and I wanted to keep going with it. I saw something today about John Emery being a breakout player.
Right.
I think somebody nationally posted it out, and that was one of the first times nationally I've seen anybody post that out. But John Emery coming back, defense. I think our defense will be good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Quarterbacks. It's the hottest topic. But it's
for sure.
Keyshawn Butte is definitely the best receiver in the country. He's coming back.
Our wide receiver room is just nuts.
It's crazy. Yeah.
You look at our roster. A lot of dogs up and down.
Yeah. A lot of dogs.
I'm
excited to see Will Campbell. I saw him a couple times in the Broussard training room when I was doing some rehab, and he looks big. It looks like
he's
he
gonna start.
It looks like he can be good for us. So,
are there any football players that you can out bench?
I don't know about that. They got some strong dudes over there, man.
Yes.
Where's Cade you work when you need him?
I know you need another Cade that you can out bench.
Gold, baby.
Liquid gold,
some big old dudes over there, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cades, Cade Doty. Cade Doty had a great year this year. He's going to be moving on to, I'm sure, the pros this year coming up. Your thoughts on Cade? You think he's going to go first couple of rounds? I would assume.
Yeah, I personally think Cade's a first rounder. He's such a good player, and then when you look at guys one thing that separates Cade is from a lot of other college players is just that clutch factor. He's such a clutch hitter. Comes through in the biggest moments of the game. That's
DGI scoring factor.
Yeah, that's literally what you separate between a good player and a great player is if they can come through in that clutch. And Cade does that time and time again. He's a great player. He's a really, really good dude. So super excited for him.
Cade, I don't know if you know this, but Will over here has invented something called the Dog Index, the DGI. And this is a scoring system, and part of it is based on clutch performance.
Right. So there's a few scoring factors that go into rating an athlete's DGI.
Yeah.
One of them being clutch performance. The other being talking that shit, aka barking. That look in their eye is a big one. You got to have that look in your eye, and then head-to-head results versus other dogs.
Okay.
And it looks. There's you look at the roster of the LSU baseball team, basketball team, or last year's basketball team. I haven't really looked in the eyes of this year's basketball team.
Yeah.
Football team. We just got dogs up and down. Yourself included.
Right.
How does it feel to be how proud are you, especially being from this area, proud to be an LSU athlete?
Oh, it was literally the journey of my life. a bunch of kids like wanting to go play in MLB and like, you know, want to be pro ball players, and that's great. But like, my dream growing up was to play baseball for LSU. You know, I just remember like watching the '09 national championship, and I was just like, I want to be like, and this is like hilarious because I know him really well now, but like, I was like, I want to be like Ryan Schimpf. Like I want to wear that, you know. So
yeah,
just
high
doing that,
DGI right there.
you know, means so much to me. You know, I've grown up an LSU fan. Like I'm from Louisiana, so it hits a little different putting that purple and gold jersey on. But you know, it's just I appreciate it so much, and very thankful and blessed where I'm at today. So.
You know, it's funny. Me and you, Cade, have grown up in different eras, and one of the things that I think I tweeted out earlier this week was I'm watching the College World Series, and I'm watching Ole Miss, and I can't stop thinking about Mike Bianco playing at LSU. And of course, Drew on the team and everything like that. And I'm pulling for Ole Miss, which is crazy for me. I'm like a lifer LSU fan, but you know, there's something about LSU, like guys that have stayed with LSU for forever and they've moved on. And this is back in the '80s that I think about, you know, a guy like that. What are your thoughts right now in the College World Series? Are you looking at Ole Miss a little differently than all the other teams because of stuff like that, or Drew Bianco, kind of like, you know,
100%,
ties and things like that?
100%. Like I'm rooting for the Reds. You know, just Drew being one of my, you know, best friends, and you know, I've gotten close to his brothers, and you know, his family. Obviously, just you know, being close with him and stuff like that. You just see how much Ole Miss baseball, you know, means to Drew and his family. Like obviously, like he was born and raised in Oxford, you know, like they're all Ole Miss fans, like their family, you know, and like I want to see the people around me like happy too. So like, yeah, I'm help cheering on the Reds, you know, for Drew and his family for sure.
Man, what is it about that team this year? Like they started off so slow.
Right.
They started off number 1 team in the country, right? And then fell off and then put it all together. It's just a crazy story.
I think once Mincy yelled at the Vandy Whistler.
Yeah. Once he went at the Whistler, I think they went on a roll.
I mean, I would like to see their numbers since that happened.
I agree.
Versus their numbers before that, because I think that, you know, I wouldn't say I'm superstitious. I'd say I'm a little stitious, but they turned it on right after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. But you know, they're an old and experienced team. Like they returned their whole lineup from the year before. Like they got a bunch of dogs on that squad that can like really swing it. So I mean,
Tim Elko is the one. He's got to have a high DGI.
100%. Like, yeah, he's a really, really good dude and a really good player. You know, and the 2 starters for them have been dealing, you know, Elliott and DeLucia. So when you're going out there and you're getting, you know, 6, 7, 8 innings from your pitcher every time, and your offense is, you know, experienced and they're good at what they do, you know, that's a good recipe for winning baseball games. I think that's what they're doing right now. You know, they're playing with a lot of confidence and, you know, belief in each other. So.
Well, speaking of pitching, how do you feel about the staff coming back next year? I know it's kind of still in flux, and you got some guys coming in, guys leaving. And I heard Hasty maybe going in the portal.
Right.
But you know, I know there's going to be a little bit of turnaround, and it felt like maybe Coach Johnson and Coach Kelly didn't have the staff that they really wanted to have first year, and it's going to be kind of a little bit of work in progress. But with the portal now, you can get guys, and you can kind of. It's like an instantaneous get right back 100%. To where you needed to be, right?
Like I would give y'all an answer, but like I don't know what it's gonna look. You know, I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't really know most of the guys coming in yet. Like I said, it's we don't know who we're getting. You know, with the draft or what transfers we're technically getting yet. You know, stuff like that. I do know who's coming back. I believe we have some good pitchers coming back. You know, that could help us out and get outs. No doubt about that.
Yeah. Any other guys that you know from the new recruits that are coming in, like Mikey Romero, anything like that? I think we're just waiting for draft day to come across.
I mean, yeah, probably so. You would know. I'm sorry, I had a bad voice crack just now.
I heard it.
Yeah. I mean, you would probably know just as much as I do. I mean, I know Mikey's really good, and he's projected to go high, you know, but you just got to watch it. And, you know, that's the thing about pushing the MLB draft back is like just makes it more stressful on coaches. You know, it's kind of
for sure
shorter window to know what you got coming back. But yeah, I mean, I wish all those guys the best. You know, if they get drafted super high and choose to go to pro ball, you know, definitely be, supporting them and rooting for them, even if you barely knew them. They were committed to LSU and
Yeah, I think if you're an LSU fan, you're hoping that like a Mikey Romero or any guys like that end up getting drafted in the 20th and 30th round, kind of like an Alex Bregman situation, and all of a sudden they luck up and get on campus, or a Dylan Cruz situation, we should say,
exactly.
right?
But if they want to come, then let's get to work. Let's do it.
All right, Dylan Cruz, give us your best story about Dylan Cruz. Doesn't have to be on the field.
Dylan's the man. One, he's the best baseball player I've ever seen.
You ain't seen me play.
Yikes!
That is true. He's such a good dude, man. He's one of the best dudes I've ever met. But I think my favorite thing about Dylan is his comments that he makes sometimes, and he doesn't mean anything by this at all, but he makes these little cocky comments that he doesn't even realize, and I think it's super funny. A bunch of our guys on our team have picked up on it, and it's great. But he doesn't mean anything by it, at all.
Give me an example of one.
Let's see. He hits a bunch of homers and stuff like that. And whenever I called him one time this year, looking at the video board, they show our replays after we win a game or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And he saw himself hitting a homer. He's like, "That's pretty cool, huh?" And I just looked at him. I was like, "Bro, shut up."
Yeah, I was like, "Do you see how beautiful that swing was?"
Yeah. He's like, "It's pretty cool."
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool.
He's a fool, man. I'm so glad he's coming back. I think, we're getting the best player in college baseball back in our team. So it's super exciting.
All right. So tell us about boombox duty. You had it a little bit this year. I think Drew Bianco had it a little bit too, right?
He took it out to the walk-off celebration. Yeah, that one time.
Okay. That's what I remember seeing.
Yeah.
But it was technically yours, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was out for the whole year, so I had to do something, and everybody else can kind of be ready to play in the game, stuff like that. But I wasn't playing, so I was like, you know what, I'll carry the boombox and get everybody fired up.
Whose boombox was this exactly?
Brennan Holt's boombox.
That's right. It was an NIL deal.
Yep.
With Brennan Holt. Okay. And what was the thought around it?
We just we played that song in the locker room one day, and it was a banger, and everybody's kind of vibing to it and stuff like that. And we were like, dude, we should play this in the dugout after we score runs, or we first said hit home runs, and then I don't forgot who said it, but everybody or one guy was like, why don't we just play it after every run? So we did it. I remember it was on a Sunday against Missouri, and we're all asking coach, hey coach, can we play the boombox? And he's like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's get fired up, whatever. And we did that, and we won, so we just kept rolling with it.
Okay, here's another question for you. What are your? And you have to be honest with me on this. You have to promise before I even ask it. Are you gonna be honest with the question?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Tennessee baseball?
I don't know, man. It's hard to say. I know a couple of those dudes personally, and they're not who the media thinks. I would say the two dudes I know personally are not who the media thinks and who they portray them to be, these cocky dudes. They definitely play with a lot of confidence and a lot of swagger.
Drew Gilbert.
Yeah, he's one of the ones I know and I've met before.
Okay.
And he's a super nice dude, actually.
Okay.
Reached out to me after I tore my ACL and stuff like that. Told me he's praying for me and stuff like that. And then I played summer ball with Jordan Beck, who's just got done flicking the Georgia Tech outfielder off.
Yeah.
And he's a great dude, super, super nice guy. So I think that they're a little.
You think it's just an attitude deal that they have,
a 100%,
culture?
100%.
Yeah.
I know Coach Vitello coaches with a lot of energy, and his players feed off of that. So I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
You can say what you want, whatever, but
dogs feed off body language.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no doubt they're successful. I think it's just the media. And not even the media fan. I think,
dude, it's the country.
It's the country. Yeah, has just looked at them of okay, you guys are just doing it a little bit bush league,
right?
And I don't know. It's crazy. I don't disagree with you. I think that there are probably great guys, and they're just getting into this culture that's a little bit different than everybody else.
Yeah, I think that's a good word to say.
Fan base. The fan base
is just psychopaths.
The fan base at Tennessee Tell us about
Yeah,
last year. Tell us.
and
Do
they're
you
like
have
a-
any stories about last year at Tennessee?
Oh, I mean, yeah, their fans are rowdy. Like they get after it, no doubt. I think it's a new fan base. Like, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they're new to baseball. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say it as it is, honestly.
Yep.
But yeah, they're new, so like they're very passionate, and you know, they're just feeding off the players. So I mean, I think that's just the culture that they're establishing over there at Tennessee. You know,
I've
Just
heard
that,
of some, in the supers. I heard of our fans and their fans getting on our fans for no reason, and like
Yeah.
a couple of people getting kicked out of the game and
Right,
things like that. It was just like completely unnecessary, like trash talk at a baseball game.
Right,
And it's
yeah,
like,
and I know a couple of their fans came on our team bus after we lost game 1 and like gotten AD's face, which like totally uncool. Like you should never do that. So I mean, it definitely got crazy up there to the point where like we couldn't even see our families the next day. Really,
wow,
like they blocked it off. It's like nobody could get on the bus again.
holy cow!
Yeah, that was when they kind of took it too far by getting on the team bus for sure.
Yeah, no. I think it's almost like a when you say new fan base to baseball. I think they're just also a fan base that's just wanting to win at anything, and so they just completely gravitate to this team. But that's very interesting.
They had a decent, pretty good women's basketball team last year.
Yeah, women's basketball, they were great at that.
Are they still good at that?
They named the court after Pat Summitt, and I think a little bit. Like they're like the
Memorial Juice.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like they, they're a tournament team.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they'll be in the postseason.
That's good.
Okay, so
Take the under.
Charlie, I know you've been running the mic right here, Charlie. Any questions for Cade?
No, I mean he's been straight up with us.
Wow, Cade, you are. I mean, Charlie, your voice is just
Charlie
sexy.
It's
Okay,
Charlie Pipes over here.
all right. So, all right, Cade, we appreciate your time, buddy.
Hold on.
What you got?
How about the so they got the whole Jello? Is it Jello shots?
Yes, I'm sorry.
So they got the whole Jello shots.
Yeah,
thing
the Jello
going
shot
on.
challenge at the College World Series. We have it on the screen right here, where they have the brand new rankings of the Jello shots, and if you can see, it's Arkansas has got 7,300. Ole Miss is 5,900, and I think the Jello shots, if I've seen correctly, they're $4.50 a Jello shot, and I think $2 goes to like charity for each shot. But my question to you is, what the amount would LSU be at if we were in the College World Series right now?
At least 10K already.
10K.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like, or I mean, I thought about this too. The idea around a shot being like $5 to some LSU fans might upset them, so they might not go in.
Oh yeah, they'd be pissed off.
They might have their own like bottle of Tito's or whatever, like tailgate, cooking.
That's a good
but
idea.
I think that if everybody like pot committed to it, like 100%, they're leading the leaderboard with no doubt, like 10K, I think.
Well, we would be above
Stanford. Know how to do it.
We'd be above Stanford. They have 120.
Yeah, and that's tough because they're traveling across the country too. So I don't know. I guess Stanford doesn't get down like that.
Freaking libs.
Hey,
if you like your team, you'll show up.
I mean, there's already plenty of LSU fans that are in Omaha right now. I bet you we're over 1.
Oh, I bet you we have some already. Yeah, they just didn't put us on the board. If you've seen the LSU fans that are sitting in the front row, I heard their story the other day actually. So there's 2 fans that sit in the front row.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Every game, and they one of them he has lifetime tickets to College World Series. He's been going for like 20 years or whatever. And it just so happens that you see an LSU fan in the front row, and it's just kind of odd because LSU's not in it. But he's an old school guy. He's got the tickets.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
I think that's so dope.
I know. Yeah, I mean, I think I can't wait for LSU. I think next year is going to be the year too. You get a couple of pitchers in. I think you're back in Omaha again, and then LSU just takes over Omaha. I mean,
yeah, no doubt. I'm excited to see that too when it happens.
Have you ever been to Omaha yourself?
No, I've never been.
They got good steaks out there.
Yeah,
I've heard that. I've heard they got really, really good steaks.
Right.
Never even as a fan or a kid going to Omaha. Huh?
No,
Wow.
I plan on going as a player.
For sure.
If not, then I might have to make a trip one day.
We'll do the
no. Ain't no
it's
if
happening.
not. Yeah,
it's happening next year.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna happen next year too.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
All right, buddy. Well, we appreciate all your time, Cade.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, we're going to see you out at the Purple Helmet.
Sounds good.
You're not going to be drinking at all.
Right.
It's going to
Yeah,
be
no
good. No baseball players drink at the Purple Helmet, Jay, if you're watching.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen at all.
Nope.
But yeah, it'll be sponsored by Fred's either way. But
well, it'll be sponsored by the grill part of Fred's Bar and Grill.
The grill, the Fred's Grill.
Yep.
It'll be sponsored by Fred's Grill.
We're gonna do the bar part.
We'll have napkins and probably some sporks.
And we'll have Moffat out there grilling up burgers.
Yeah.
Like that.
Clay's the best cook.
Dude,
He is.
cooking.
Clay's
oh my fucking god.
He's so
good.
great.
He's so good.
He does that, and he tries to sell you a 401k at the same time. It's so great. All right. Kay, we appreciate your time. We will talk to you soon for sure, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, bud. Talk to you soon.
Later.
Later.
All right. So appreciate Cade for joining us. Any thoughts on what he had to say? I loved his Tennessee comment.
Yeah, just a lot of dog vibes.
Yeah, big
You
For
know.
sure.
big time dog vibes.
But a lot of DG vibes out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he, when he was talking about, what was he talking about? I can't remember. But at some point I was thinking this guy would be a great DGI analyst.
Oh, he would. The best.
He might.
Should we maybe need to have an analyst
Well-
outside of the
Well,
podcast?
eventually you got to start hiring.
Well,
you know.
what we need to do,
Sure.
we need to get a board together.
Yeah.
A DGI board.
That's true. Put
A
guys
scoring
on it.
like a scoring system kind of thing, or is that more
Current LSU
No, like,
players on the DGI board.
No. Just it has nothing to do with LSU. Just like a DGI, like the pound.
Okay.
You know.
like a scatter plot?
Any
Got
chat? Did we have any chat questions in there? For old Cade, nothing. Okay.
Someone asked if Will hits bombs.
If he what?
If Will hits bombs.
In baseball,
Yeah.
dude, I would dribble one to the pitcher 2 times out of 3.
Okay.
I was a good contact guy. Never center of the barrel, and I would never outrun the play.
You wouldn't? I wouldn't
No.
think you would
This
be the
kid never struck out
scrappy
looking.
ki-
I'll tell you that.
Okay.
This kid tried harder.
Hey, probably would get thrown out grittying.
Facts, dude. I would. Yeah. No, if I played Little League baseball today,
Tater tot, dude.
if I
Tate. Yeah.
played baseball today, I would try to hit the ball deep. Obviously,
Naturally.
naturally. I mean, that's not
That's
even
just,
me.
that's just how you're swinging.
That's yeah.
It's just.
That's what happens when I connect.
Right.
And yeah, just gritty to first. I'd never hit anything beyond a single.
Okay.
It'd be like a walk up gritty single.
Yeah.
I mean a stand up gritty single.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stood up gritty. It was a gritty up single. And that's all I would do. Just no strikeouts, maybe a walk, maybe a hit by pitch. And then just gritty. I gritty the whole way there. 90 feet. I'd steal gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah, my lead be like this.
Oh, he's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's go. Oh no, he's gritty.
Pitch
Back.
out. Pitch out.
Do we want to talk about the I don't know, did we ever talk about it at Pensacola when we went on the beach? Because you were wearing this jersey the whole time.
Pretty much.
And we were trying to get into the hot tub, and they closed it at 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
And we had a skit that we were going to do to the security guy that
We
was trying to
didn't.
kick it
We
out.
weren't gonna do it. We did do it.
Yeah. Well, okay.
No, you talking about the Colombian shit?
No. He's talking about when you said that
No.
you were gonna.
You were gonna be,
like a mentally challenged person. But,
You were going to be the.
but I don't think that's good for podcasting.
Me neither.
Matt.
Why not?
Let's
But I don't
not.
think
Let's
it's good for
not. No,
podcasting
Matt.
because
That's.
I don't want to do
That's.
that.
Yeah. Let's.
I don't want to do
Oh,
that.
I
Let's
thought it
talk
was
about the other
fantastic.
one that we
that's
actually
that's
did
a
do.
behind the mic thing.
Let's talk about
It
the
is
one that we
not.
did do. We were in the pot. We were in the hot tub after close. It was
Yes.
10:00. It was 10:01 Central Standard.
Okay.
And they closed at 10 o'clock Central Standard. And
We acted like we all spoke Spanish.
the closing, security guard said, "Hey, it's closed,"
Mhm.
and we said, "Oh, we're here on vacation. We're from Colombia. It's like 6 p.m. to us.
Right.
How do we factor that in?
No, but
Let's meet in the middle and say it's 8.
We spoke Spanish and we were doing like a broken English.
Yeah. I was wearing a Zion jersey, blonde hair, blue eyes, trying to tell her about how
Yes.
vamos beber se feliz. Pra caralho, fuck. And
she was like, "Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's still 10:01 in American time." I was like, I was like, oh, come on, let me and my family be in the hot tub.
No, Ed put on. I was so happy. Ed put on the headphones. He was about to speak.
Ed, you could put them on and listen to us.
He chose not to.
Yeah, he couldn't hear us otherwise.
All right, what else is going on? You showed a score a second ago. You were showing it to Ed.
Yeah, it was 1-0 Lightning with like 10 seconds into the game.
Okay, so are we? You're heavy.
We're both
Lightning.
heavy Lightning. Still 1-0 Lightning. Yeah,
Lightning money line.
Right? I went against just an absolute legend of the game, Megan making money.
I know. I saw that.
She said her first ever hockey play was going to be Avalanche money line. I'm like, Megan, I hate to be that guy, but it's Avalanche. I mean, it's
I responded to you and I said the two titans of the industry are deferred.
Yeah.
On this
I'll take David. I mean, she's Goliath, but I'll take David, and I'll tell you who wins. David Moneyline.
Well, and Tate, our guy Tate, is a huge Lightning fan, and y'all been shitting on his Lightning picks for a long time now, and he's probably just reveling in this. Bolts in 6, tater tot. Yeah, that's what he just said.
Bolts in 6. I think it's going 7.
What is it now? It's
2-1.
2-1.
Game 4 in Tampa Bay tonight.
Okay.
It just feels like a 7 series, man. I mean, last year it was Canadians Bolts, and it was 4-1. I think the year before that was Bolts Stars. I think it was 4-2. I feel like it's gonna go 7.
Ed, do you have any opinions on who's gonna win this game, or who's gonna win the series at all?
Go Bolts.
Bolts. That's it. Okay. Ed, man,
that's all he's gonna say the entire show.
Yeah, 2 words.
Go Bolts.
Go Bolts.
It's bullshit. Y'all paid me. Chill Will has taunted Detroit.
Oh, he has.
First of all,
in the pre-draft analysis.
So Ed, you're from Detroit. Let's give a little background. From Detroit,
everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me.
Well, he stands tough.
Yeah.
Mom spaghetti.
Oh shit. So they're going wild. That's why I never wanted to speak.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've been waiting for this bullshit all.
Here's a pencil.
This is the floodgates, Ed.
You know what I'm saying? 117. Let's get it cracking. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. That's what I'm saying. Fuck it. When it rains, it pours. So, what do you think about Detroit, professional Detroit sports? I'm talking Tigers, Red Wings, Lions, like all of them. Why are they so shitty year in, year out? And why are they always rebuilding? I don't want to say shitty.
I wouldn't say Detroit is rebuilding or shitty. I would say that you as an individual is heartless. When you come from Detroit, you got to have a certain kind of build, a dog index. We can't be described or categorized on your index.
Okay, no, but I feel like Detroit is a city full of dogs. Why can't what's the problem?
We the hardest pit in the litter. It ain't a city full of dogs. We the hardest pit in the litter.
Yeah, so I think the problem is that you don't get it.
Oh, oof!
Talk that shit, Jack. Let them know, Jack. Fuck it,
idiot. Hey,
idiot.
Fuck the free world, bro.
It's 313. Know what it is.
All right, so
Tate wants to know about Wings fans throwing octopuses on the ice.
Okay.
First of all, if that's a long life. First of all, we got to talk about the first 8.
All right.
So
Leafs.
If you're not one of the first 8, you can't even speak on this shit.
Oh, first 8 of the NHL. Yes.
Thank you.
I get you.
Deep rooted in this NHL shit.
Okay.
So octopuses thrown in Detroit.
Octopi.
If we're getting for the sophisticated crowd.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? That's after a hat trick.
Yes.
That's a old long, stage long, Detroit long, era long.
Uh-huh.
That shit dates back all the way to 1930 with Detroit.
Yeah, I mean,
original
octopus
shit.
have 8 tentacles. Originally,
we're talking about hat tricks.
Yeah, but
we're talking about hat tricks. We're talking about Stevie Yzerman. We're talking about Shanahan. We're talking about the GOATs.
Yes,
greatest goalie of all time in
Scotty Bowman. Dominic Hasek, the Dominator.
Dominic
who we're talking
Hasek.
about.
That was the greatest goalie? Who's the greatest goalie of all time?
He was with the Detroit Red Wings, and we're talking about Dominic Hasek right now.
Greatest goalie of all time. You ready?
Patrick Waugh.
Oh, the Rocket Richard?
Yeah.
Patrick Waugh.
Hey, I like how he tried to pull his hockey card like I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. We here, Rocket Richard. That's who you want to talk about? We'll bring it to Phil Esposito, the Esposito brothers, whatever it is. We're so icy over here. When we talk about Detroit and we talk about Titletown, fuck all that. You're Titletown South. We're talking about Titletown right now, right?
Titles? Oh, you're talking about Boston?
No, we talking about hockey, Detroit.
Will, this is how it is in my office every fucking day. By the way, me and Ed just like going at it. No. I love it. I love it. Hey, tell me a little bit about LSU football.
LSU football.
What do you think?
Or
what do you
Southern
think?
football. I know Ed's a big Southern fan.
LSU and Southern play this year.
Yeah. What's
the score going to be?
Jags money line?
I don't know how your bankroll is looking for the year.
Okay.
Goddamn right. My bloodline won't allow me to bet anything but SU.
Okay. So, but they'll be like a
But you better already have something built up in the bank to lose.
They'll be plus 1,200, right? Something like that.
Nah.
Plus 750.
We 7 touchdowns within LSU.
7 so like 49-0, 56-7. Something
Goddamn
like
right. We covering the plus 49.
Hey.
Plus 49. Okay.
We covering that shit. SU plus 49 all day.
I will ride that with you.
Plus 49
to the sunset. We can ride together on that.
I'll go plus 49.
Shit, that's what it is. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
I like that.
Plus 49.
Plus 49. Are you kidding me? Troy won.
You know what I'm saying?
Troy was what? Plus what? Anybody know the lines on that offhand?
Yeah, but they had what's that guy from the Giants?
It wasn't 49. Say that.
No.
20?
No, you ain't gonna just throw that bullshit Troy shit out and not recognize to the listening audience who was on that Troy team.
Wait, the one
it was like Marcus Ware and Yumi and Senora.
not that Troy team.
I'm saying he just throwing Troy out.
Oh, you talking about High School Musical? Troy
Bolton.
Yeah, Troy Bolton.
I was talking about Troy with Brad Pitt.
Alabama
with Brad Pitt.
Who the fuck is Brad Pitt?
Oh yeah.
Troy.
Yeah, never underestimate the heart of a champion.
Achilles.
Let's take it. It's ours.
Hector and Achilles and shit.
Like the one with the horse.
Hey, hold on. Shout out to my man.
Yeah, they had all the people in the horse.
Hold on,
yeah, the horse. Trojan horse.
Hey, shout out to my man, fucking Dave Portnoy over there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you do?
Talking about you with your thighs out and shit. Not Dave Portnoy. Talking about pork. With the K. You know what I'm saying? With your thighs out and shit.
Did you see what
man, fuck all that trying to call shit on Sunday.
Did you see Dave Portnoy today where he was talking about
with Schultz?
He got brought up in the fucking
with
Senate.
with the Senate, and they asked Roger Goodell. Do you believe in free speech? Do you believe in free speech and all that? And he was like, yeah, absolutely, I do. And he was like, well, the guy goes, well, why do you ban Dave Portnoy from all NFL games? And he goes, I don't know anything about that. And it was like, oh, come on, Roger Goodell.
So Roger took the
he took the L.
I would have
big time.
I might have become a Goodell fan today if he would have been like, because Portnoy's a bitch.
Oh, if he would have said that,
said something like that,
it would have been way better,
I'd have
right?
been like, all right,
because everybody knows, like, okay, bro.
I don't know if he had to stand on that, but if he would stand on any comments that he made prior.
Yeah, just have a backbone.
Yeah. I mean, there's a fucking shirt that's probably sold 1 million shirts that has Goodell.
I was
clown
hypothetically
nose on it,
paraphrasing.
Oh, absolutely. Like
also,
he didn't have to say that.
He didn't say bit. He wouldn't say bitch in a Senate hearing.
You said bitch though.
You said it.
Yeah, no.
I said it. Fuck that bitch.
I said.
Where that bitch rate on the dog index?
Yeah.
Now a bitch is a female dog, so where that bitch rate on the dog index, Will?
That's true. Where
ain't no such thing as a bitch on my DGI.
Holla back.
There's one gender.
There's no they're all males. No female dogs.
No,
right.
There's no gender on the DGI.
We need to get the DGI.
Ain't no male. Ain't no female.
It's
ain't no
too
male.
late, Will. I already clipped that first thing you said, and you're canceled, bro.
No.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with gender. It's got everything to do with dog.
We need to get a DGI, like
A
you said, like
one.
Huh?
A clothing line?
I'm in the works on that already. Well, we need to have a
Make
DGI.
fucking collars?
I thought that's where he was going with that.
No, not a clothing line. Like you have the scale, but we need to have like a table almost where it's like, different guys.
No,
on
we need to
there.
make a formula.
We have the form. You have the formula.
No,
got
but
an
no.
algorithm.
We have a scoring system.
We got to score each. All right, this is.
We have an index.
Well, this
is behind the scenes.
This is off mic stuff.
This is behind the scenes.
I don't want anybody stealing my idea. This is patent pending, by the way. If anybody sees this, it's patent pending. It's patent number
Sharks.
Patent number G1 DG1.
You sharks.
Yeah, and for that reason, we're out.
All right. So, what else is going on? LSU football.
Hold on, we got a Reddit post.
Oh, Reddit post of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
I like this. The Reddit post of the week, guys.
Reddit post of the week brought to you by Fred's,
Yes.
also known as Fredit.
Fred's Grill.
Fredit Bar and Grill. This is the question of the week. We're going to address it. Please address it as yourself and to your peers.
Please let us know in the chat too. Your comments.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know in the chat what you think. The question is, what would be the worst song for a stripper to undress to? Ed, start us off.
Ooh.
No. Don't. I don't want to hear your favorite. I want to hear if there was a stripper undressing right in front of you, what song would you not want playing?
Yes, Amazing Grace.
A gospel song. Yeah, that's not good.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say One Bread, One Body.
That's a good. Well, no.
I know my favorite stripper song.
That made Charlie giggle hard at the board over there.
One bread, one body.
One
Lord of all. I mean, it's a banger, but I'm not in the mood at that point,
Undressing.
Repeat the question, please.
What would be the worst song for a stripper to undress to? And there's a couple of answers there. We can talk about those. Wheels on the bus. Wheels on the bus go round and round.
Yeah, but
round
if it's
and
on
round.
a bus, it works.
Somebody. And the best part about Reddit is like the comments after the comments too, and it's like round and round, baby. And then somebody said, "The boobs on the bus go around, go up and down, up and down." I love Reddit.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go with His Cheeseburger by VeggieTales.
Oh, any VeggieTales would work.
Hit the chorus for me. Or either hit the chorus or start stripping, bro.
How's that song go? Shit, I can't even think how it goes. It's a banger though. It's my favorite VeggieTales.
I'm gonna go with
not a good stripper song.
DMX.
Not at all.
Here Comes the Boom.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's DMX.
No, that's.
I feel like that's almost Nelly.
Here Comes the Boom. Yeah,
that's how Roy Jones.
Nelly and DMX featuring DMX.
So he was right.
I believe we say right.
I appreciate
the concern. Ed says.
What about
that? Shit was DMX.
Mine would probably be like
much Chill Will.
Barbie Girl because it's just annoying and like.
Oh, I could get in. No, I could get in.
Come on now.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Yeah.
In my Barbie world.
Come on, what you
I
got?
don't understand how you don't go with Sir Mix-a-Lot.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
Oh, well, that's a good one.
Just point blank, I like big butts.
No, but that's a good okay. So let's flip it. What's the best song for a girl to strip to?
I don't want to play that game.
It's gotta be.
I'll
hot.
play my favorite strip song, Anthem.
Okay.
Without a doubt, 100%, 10 times out of 10.
This is at a strip club too.
Goddamn right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Is fucking pour some sugar on me.
Okay, pour some
By
sugar on me.
Def
Def
Leppard.
Leppard. There you go.
That's the greatest.
That's a great one.
That's the greatest.
That's
strip song.
Top 5
Anthem.
strip song.
Yeah.
White girl standing
If
on
your
the stage doing
if
the
your
white girl
uncle's
hair
stripping
toss.
for you.
Can't miss it.
Oh, I know what it is. I know a good
Uncle.
one. I know a good one.
No.
Ed, I know a good one. Pony by Genuine.
All right.
That's
Top
great.
5er.
I want a song that's sang by a man though.
Hot in here.
Genuine.
Hot in here. Nil. Oh, Jack's a good point.
Oh, you need a girl singing it?
I want a girl singing the song. I don't want another dude's
The
voice.
greatest
What about this?
girl strip
Instrumental.
song anthem.
Huh?
Greatest
300
girl.
violin orchestra.
Greatest girl strip song anthem. Let's see.
And turned on.
I don't understand how you don't love Guns N' Roses, Paradise City.
I'm not saying
Take me down to the Paradise City
That's
where the
fantastic.
grass is green.
Girls
are pretty.
You get it? You get it?
I get it.
Okay.
Easy.
What about this?
It's understood.
What about this? Cotton Eye Joe.
Okay. Now we're
that's
got to be in the top 10 or worse.
I don't know, but the guy I just I did it a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was on with it.
Oh God, it's terrible.
Maybe anything by Luke Bryan.
I'm still thinking of. I'm still trying to think of a girl. Oh, I got a girl crush.
Yeah, that's a good song. I do like that song.
Sang by who?
Maddie Tay.
No, it's no, isn't it like
Little Big Town?
Little Big Town, right? Thank
Look
you.
at Charlie.
Charlie coming through clutch.
Charlie,
DGI Charlie
dude,
so high.
Charlie with the Popco knowledge, dude.
He's like, yeah, that was in my Spotify top 5.
Yeah. He's like, I've actually played that at a strip club.
I have my AirPods in right now. He like looked at his phone, like opened it. He was like, yeah, it's by them.
Yeah. But honestly, like, I think it has more to do with the stripper than the music. You know, I think that there's a gray area where music's not involved, or strippers aren't involved. It could be too good or bad of a song, and just the stripper's not doing it, and vice versa.
What about polls? Like, does that come into play? Like, they're going around and around in a poll. So is it you spin me right round when I go down? And they're on the pole, like spinning
That's
around.
by Florida.
Huh?
What?
It was by
That's by Florida. That song.
Florida.
Florida.
Or I call them Florida.
Ida. It's pronounced Florida.
You're white.
Oh yeah, round by Florida.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coming up on the top 40.
Yeah. Coming up on DJ Jack's top 40 this week in 2010.
All right. We're gonna wrap it up. We appreciate all of our sponsors.
No matter what the stripper looks like, we're wrapping it up.
We appreciate our sponsors. There's nothing more than nothing better than ending our stripper comment with Bank of England Mortgage.
I didn't need to bank on this stripper.
Yes, exactly. No, we appreciate those guys. They're all of our audio sponsors.
If you want to buy the stripper a house,
yes, yes, they pay cash. Yes, you have to put in the washing machine. But we appreciate Bank of England Mortgage. Patrick Michelson. He didn't make it tonight. He just texted me. He said he wants the rain check. We're gonna get him to come on.
He didn't want his ad to follow a conversation.
This is what happened.
You should have come on the damn show,
Patrick. This is what happens.
You could have been in the conversation.
We fill it with time, and this is what happens.
Yep.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Because I tell you who's not happy. Your potential clients.
You're welcome.
Yep.
But no. Patrick's going to come on. He's going to tell us some travel ball dad stories. He's a travel ball dad and coach, so he's got some. He's got some stories.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, he does.
What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
It doesn't fit. Yeah.
All right. Enough.
We
appreciate all of our sponsors if they're still going to be with us tonight. And
real quick before we end,
yes,
Pelicans are starting their summer league.
Okay,
I want to just put this out there because I'm a big proponent of if I eat, my dogs eat.
Okay,
Pelicans money line in the summer league
every game
will not fail.
Nope.
So
we were the runner-ups last year. We have basically the same roster this year. Better coaching.
Is Najee going to play in the summer league this year?
Absolutely. Zion's going to play in the summer league this year.
No,
the fuck he is.
Yeah, you heard it here first. That'll do it for 117.
Pels money line every game, and you're going to be up. I think the way Will plays, you're going to be up like 500 units.
Yeah. So I'm putting on regular season. There's 82 games.
Okay.
I'm putting $10 on every Pelicans money line.
Okay.
So let's just
you'll
say
win $20.
I'm not even going to address that silly comment.
Okay. All right. We appreciate all of you guys. We appreciate Charlie running the board. First day with Charlie. So we appreciate him. And Ed, we appreciate Ed for joining us. Will, Matt, and Jack. It has been One Team, One Podcast.
Logging out.